Hello and welcome to the City of London's presentations for the Foster Avenue and Upper Avenue Infrastructure Renewal Project. This is presentation 1, where we will share information on the work that will occur on below ground utilities and services. What is an infrastructure renewal project? Infrastructure renewal projects are part of a program that the city uses to replace old sewers and water pipes below the roadways. Typically, the city will complete approximately 10 such projects every year. Many of the sewers and water pipes replaced in these projects are old, some up to 100 years old. Often they are made of deteriorating or outdated materials, such as cast iron, brick, or clay. This map shows the limits of the project. Foster Avenue will be reconstructed from Riverside Drive to Edinburgh Street. Upper Avenue will be reconstructed from Riverside Drive to Foster Avenue. Here is a summary of the existing sewers and water pipes that are being replaced. The water pipes in this area were not all installed at the same time. Some date to 1946, some to 1949, and others to 1968. These water pipes, which are made of cast iron or ductile iron, are 74, 71, and 52 years old, respectively. Storm sewers in the area are made of concrete or clay. They were installed in 1928, 1942, and 1948. This makes them 92, 78, and 72 years old, respectively. The sanitary sewers were built in the mid to late 1960s. Even though they are over 50 years old, a thorough evaluation has determined that they are still in good condition. Therefore, the main sanitary sewers are not being replaced. However, the individual private drain connections, or PDCs, to the sanitary sewer from each of the homes will be partially replaced. Here is a drawing showing the typical arrangement of sewers and water pipes. In blue, you can see the water pipes. The long blue line demonstrates the new water main. The shorter blue lines demonstrate the water services connecting each home from property line to the new water main. The long red line demonstrates the sanitary sewer which will be retained. The shorter red lines demonstrate the sanitary private drain connections which will be partially replaced. The long green line demonstrates the new storm sewer. The shorter green lines demonstrate connections to the storm sewer from catch basins, low impact development features, and from storm private drain connections. How will individual homes be connected to the new infrastructure? Water services will be replaced from the new water main in the street to property line in front of each home. Sanitary private drain connections, or PDCs, will be replaced between the existing sewer main to approximately 2 meters behind the curb of the road. Most homes do not have storm PDCs, but when encountered, they will be replaced between the new storm sewer and up to approximately 2 meters behind the curb of the road. None of the above service replacements will be at any cost to the property owners. Here is a typical cross-section of the road. Here is the water main. The blue shaded line indicates how water surfaces will run from the new water main to property line on each side of the road. Here is the existing sanitary sewer. The shaded red line demonstrates the portions of PDC being replaced from the existing sanitary sewer to behind curb of road. Here is the new storm sewer. The shaded green line demonstrates how storm private drain connections, when encountered, will be replaced from the new storm sewer to approximately 2 meters behind curb. When will construction occur? Construction for this project is anticipated to commence in May of 2021. Construction is anticipated to be generally complete by mid-November of 2021. However, some minor construction work may occur the following year, such as the replacement of any curb or sidewalk that may crack over the winter. Also, the application of a second layer of asphalt will occur in the spring of 2022. Will the construction project be done in phases? This project is anticipated to be constructed in 2 phases. The limits of the phases are, for Phase 1, Foster Avenue, from Riverside to Edinburgh Street. For Phase 2, Upper Avenue, from Riverside Drive to Foster Avenue. Here is a map demonstrating those phases. The light shaded green area is Phase 1. The shaded orange area is Phase 2. Are there any business or school access impacts? The project will be incorporating phasing to ensure the least disruption possible to school access during the school year. The walking and driving routes to the school access will not be impacted all at the same time. In general, while Foster Avenue is under construction, access will be maintained via Upper Avenue. When Foster Avenue is generally complete, it will become the access, and Upper Avenue will undergo construction. Garbage and recycling collection. How will my garbage and recycling be collected during construction? Put out your garbage and recycling as per your normal practice. The construction contractor will be responsible for collecting bags and containers from your driveways and transport them to a designated location to be picked up by the city. At the end of the day, the contractor will return containers to the appropriate driveways. To help with this, please ensure that any of your garbage cans or recycling containers are labeled with your address in permanent marker. What are the driveway impacts? Any driveways that are disturbed by construction will be restored. They will be restored with the same material that existed prior to construction. If you have a brick driveway, your bricks will be removed and stored and then reinstalled. With regard to accessing your driveway, throughout the construction process, residents will have access to their driveways. However, there may be instances when access will be limited. An example of this would be if the sidewalk concrete was just poured and time is needed for it to be cured, or if there is significant digging occurring in the roadway immediately in front of your property. The next steps. Construction of this project is anticipated to commence in the spring of 2021. All residents will receive a letter in the mail approximately 2 weeks prior to the start of construction with additional details. You may also follow the project on the city's Get Involved webpage. If you have any specific questions about your property, please feel free to contact the City Project Manager by email at jconrad@london.ca. Thank you very much.